Hello, this is Shanker, and this is my studies on my experiences in astrology. Um these are ad hoc, and whatever comes to my mind when I get up in the morning, I tell them. And they are also related to my experiences. So this is about a very important combination which is there is Sun and Rahu. It's a planet. It's a combination which is condemned. It's a planet which is criticized, and there are a lot of things which people talk about the conjunction of these two planets. Well, the conjunction of these two planets is not good. Sun and Rahu together would make you a person who walks as if he is drunk. He may have the light, but the light will not reflect on you. Things will not go well. भाग्य अच्छा नहीं रहेगा. It will be negative. He will not be successful in most of his endeavors, especially endeavors with superiors, with government, with speculation, with strategy, with issues related to your finance. I mean, Sun is a very important planet which actually creates issues. And let us understand why it creates issues. Is when Sun and Rahu together, it blocks Jupiter, and Jupiter is the karak for your family, finance, uh, speculation, children, your fortune, and for your understanding the higher world, the consciousness, and being good to others. So if these 4-5 things get affected, because Surya Rahu blocks Jupiter. Rahu is like, it's like dhua, it's like the fog which is there over Surya, which blocks it. And when Jupiter gets blocked, a lot of things in your life do get blocked. So Surya and Rahu together is like an elephant walking, walking not in the right direction, but jhumta hua hati jise kehte hain, he's walking this way, that way. An elephant, when it doesn't walk straight, when it doesn't have the focus, those are the things which the elephant is known for. It is known for its speed, it's known for its focus, it's known for walking straight, it's known for its, kind of a personality which has. So you compare it to an elephant, and if that elephant doesn't walk straight, cannot walk properly, goes 2 steps forwards, downwards, keeps on shaking. So that is how life is when Sun and Rahu together. But we just cannot judge Sun and Rahu together like this. There has to be, there are caveats which do make this combination very good. And only I'm not going to talk about what happens in the first house, what happens in the second house. Just be sure that it is very bad for the live and non-live things. And generally, things live and non-live may be existing in a person's horoscope. He may have it, but the glow which comes out of it, the gleam which should come out of it, the end result will not be good, both in the live things and non-live things. Live things is like your children, and non-live things is like your wealth. So emotions is live, and practicality is non-live. So a Sun is a planet which knows the positive things of life, and Sun is a king as compared to a king, and it also knows all the negative. There are about some 52 to 56 things negative one should know, which is deceit, lies, so many things, so on and so forth, which also the king knows, and a king is supposed to know them, and he uses them as and when they're required. So that is what Sun is all about. Sun is not that it's always a very negative planet, and it's always a very positive planet. It is a planet which knows all the negativity, and it can apply that negativity depending on the combinations. So Sun and Rahu basically gives a tendency towards you being a liar, you being a deceitful person, cheating people, swindling people, so on and so forth. So that is what Sun and Rahu does. And in some cases you may see a short span of time and people do well, you think they're doing very well, but what is the way they're doing well? That is important. So Sun and Rahu generally gives these kinds of things. Sun and Rahu, now caveats are that Sun and Rahu would only become Sun and Rahu in ninth will again, it's not good for your fortune. And for sure, that's one thing which everybody wants to know, what's good for fortune. And it's not good for anything above your neck. It'll create diseases for things above your neck. So that is what Sun and Rahu is all about in terms of just giving an example of Sun and Rahu in ninth and Sun and Rahu in 10th. It's like a dirty flowing gutter. So that's how it is prescribed. So that is what is the most important thing when we talk about Sun and Rahu. Now, it's not that Sun and Rahu is bad in all conditions. Sun and Rahu has to be judged how Mercury and Venus are. If Mercury and Venus are together, Sun and Rahu tends to give good results. And there is a caveat here that Mercury should be ahead of Venus. In the sense, if Mercury is in the first house, Venus should be in the 12th house. It's just an example. It could be in any of the houses. Or if Mercury and Venus are together, Mercury should be ahead of Venus. Also, there should be no negative planets which are not favorable to Venus, like Sun and Moon especially. Should be with that Sun, Moon, Rahu. Sun, Moon and Rahu are three very important planets which are negative to Venus. So they should not be there with them. So if it's a pure combination of Mercury and Venus, and Mercury is ahead of Venus, it will tend to give good results. The combination of Sun and Rahu will tend to give great results. Especially if you have this combination, and if Sun and Rahu is in the 5th house, it will make you a king. It will make you a person who can, think far ahead, will have foresight, will be able to do things which others can't do. It will convert this thing into this combination gets converted into a very powerful combination. Also, Mars is a very important planet. Mars is the only planet which controls Rahu, and Mars is like the person Mahavat se कहते हैं, person जो कि हाथी को चलाता है, the person who sits on the elephant and makes it to go ahead. That is what Mars is. It controls Rahu. So if Mars is with Rahu, it aspects Rahu, or in my cases aspects are 2nd, 12th, 7th, 5th, 9th. I mean, you see different, even 11th. So it has its own intensity. Aspect has 100%. 11th house, from 11th it is, I say it is about 50%. 2 and 12 is about 25%. So it's like that. You have to see the aspect of Mars on Rahu, and if Mars is able to control Rahu, it again makes this combination a very, very strong combination. It can make a person reach to dizzy heights. Sun and Rahu together, and if other planets are also good, it does not mean your entire life is spoiled. I mean, we show that about 39, till the age of 39, 40, it's a life of struggle, it's a life of frustration, it's a life of success, it's a life of unsuccess. But after 39 and on the outside, max after 45, the person horoscope becomes very good. I mean, you're like somebody who has learned a lot because Surya is anywhere there. And after that, for the next 25 years to 30 years, the life is very positive, very good, both in terms of live and non-live things. Depending on your chart, what is there, the plethora of things which, everybody doesn't get all toys. I mean, you get 6 toys, so you get 6 events or 5 events in a particular year, and it is what comes to your life is through Saturn, and how you enjoy them is through the combinations. So, the enjoyment of those things after 45, Sun and Rahu's negativity reduces, so you can enjoy the impact, the positive impact of other planets. I would say 39, 40, after that, max after 45, be sure of that. And that's what I've seen in most of the horoscopes. Do apply it, do tell me about it, and this is a research which I have done. I've seen it in thousands of horoscopes, and I've seen it in horoscopes which are mediocre horoscopes. It's very easy to read horoscopes which are, have a lot of Raj yogas, and you have a lot of other yogas which are there, by which you can say that this horoscope is above average. I mean, nobody can say that this person will become a multi-billionaire, or he would become an Elon Musk of tomorrow. You can't say that, but yes, it's easier to see those horoscopes. Easier to see very bad horoscopes where you have, negative Mangal, negative Saturn, negative Jupiter. You can say he's a cheat, he's going to lie, he's going to be behind the. It's easy to see those horoscopes, but it's very difficult to see horoscopes of, which have both a mix of positive and negative things. So then these things come very handy. So Sun and Rahu in 5th is very good if Buddha and Shukra are together, Buddha being head of Shukra, remember that. Sun and Rahu effect is till 40 years, max till 45 years. And Sun and Rahu, if controlled by Mars, again is very good. Else Sun and Rahu creates a delusion, a smoke, and you walk in life like an elephant who is drunk, who cannot walk straight. Not drunk, elephant drunk maybe in Kali Yuga is good, but you walk like an elephant who is dwindling this way and that way and can't stand straight. That's the right way. So that's how you have to understand it. Thank you, and bye for now. This is Shankar signing out. About me, you can know more about me in my from my website Shanker, Shanker, Shanker Study, Shanker Study, shankerstudy.com. My books, my researches are there, and I'm sure you would like them. And do give me a feedback. Anything which you want to share on astrology, anything which you've learned. I mean, I don't want a question to be put. This is my date of birth, this is my place, this is my time. Please tell me about it. It doesn't happen that way. I mean, I don't have that kind of time. Neither I'm into that business. I am not. I do not do predictive astrology much. Very rare. 2%, 3% of the time. I spend a lot of time reading books, whatever time I get. So anything which you have learned in terms of combinations, आपने सीखा है कोई combination है, something which you observed, something which you have of the past, which is there in the rare books which none of us have got destroyed. I mean, astrology was converted to Urdu, books were destroyed. So there are all, in all parts of India, around the world, people would be knowing certain things. Please do share that. आप उसको हमारे को भेजिए, share करिए. Perhaps when I write a book, I will put your name also. And that's how, we would like to regenerate the whole thing. Thank you, and bye for now. Have a good day. See you.